Hi, welcome back to Claire and Clive kayaking in our 50s. Just thought we'd show you the difference between kayaking on the sea and kayaking on the river, or the little adaptations that we make with the equipment that we've got. So, demo. So I've got my kayaks set up here for kayaking on the sea. Obviously, most importantly, I'd have my personal flotation device, my buoyancy jacket on, and we've got case where we put the phone in case we need that for emergency. We've also got a whistle each just in case we need to attract attention. Might seem over the top, but actually let's be safe rather than sorry. So just coming down to the front of the kayak there, we've got this tiny little canister holder at the front, and then we put our keys in here, our car keys, and then we stick it in that front compartment on the kayak, so we've always got our keys with us, and it's relatively waterproof in there, which is quite handy. So if you're on the sea and if we were to fall out, we wouldn't want to be flapping around going, where are the paddles, where's the boat, am I okay? So basically what we do when we go kayaking on the sea, and actually at night time as well, because if you did fall out at night time, we don't want to lose the paddles. So we have this leash just simply attached to the front of the kayak, and it's just attached to the paddles as so. So plenty of length in that, so we can kayak without it inhibiting at all. But if we were to fall out, we don't have to worry about losing the paddles. And we've got spare ones of those as well, because they can wear out in time. We would have the seat in. When we go kayaking on the river, we tend to have a seat pad under there to make it a bit more comfortable. But with the sea, we want to be a bit lower down so that our centre of gravity is a bit lower and it's a bit more sturdy, and just sort of minimal stuff that we want with us. We always take the wheels with us, even if we're on the sea, because we might find that we need to stop on the beach, and if we find that we need to walk ourselves back to our starting point, we've got that ability. I guess we could drag it on the sand otherwise, but it might be a stony beach, so we always take the wheels with us. And as we might have showed you before, they're all secured into the kayak here so that we don't lose them if we were again to tip out. And we've just added on there a little backlight for if we're kayaking at night, and we probably would add that on doing the sea as well. We've got a first aid kit. This was sort of learning by mistake. We had a little accident where I fell over into some stinging nettles, and I got really badly stung all over my face, and we realised we had, and I got a cut knee, and we realised we had no equipment with us. So immediately straight after that kayaking trip, we went and we bought a first aid kit. So we've got everything that we might need should we have any issues. Any other thoughts on kayaking on the sea that we need to highlight here, Clive?
No. Apart from we have water in now.
Yeah, bottled water with us.
The only other thing, when we go in the sea, we leave the scupper holes.
Oh, of course we do.
We leave them open.
Yeah, so no scupper plugs in there.
And it's all to do with buoyancy on the sea, and the same under the sea.
So we leave those out.
We leave them all out.
Because if the water comes over here at the side of the kayak, it comes in and then it disperses out, so it stops you sinking, and it really works. Yeah. But again, on a river, we would probably tend to put those scupper plugs in just to minimise any water that we're sat in.
And we've got the leashes to connect to each other just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, so that's kayaking on the sea as shown. Please like and subscribe, hashtag kayaking in our 50s. Thank you.